It's showtime.
We're freezing tonight.
Good morning, everyone. No, you're not. We'll talk about Adam Levine in just a little bit. Good morning. Good morning. It feels really, really warm outside. Get out and enjoy today. I'll tell you more in just a minute. All right. Do not take your shirt off.
I'm not.
Don't do it.
360 Fitness?
360.
I got to tell you what happened to me over the other day. It was embarrassing.
We got to go a lot more.
Good morning, I'm Jamie Cooper. This is Athens at the AM. Thank y'all for getting up with us this morning. Joseph, Coach Skipworth, and I'm missing Reggie so far, but we saved him a seat.
Yeah. Hey, you almost made a Freudian slip there.
What?
Instead of saying 360 Fitness, you almost said my gym, 306.
306, right down the road.
Barbecue sandwiches and ribs.
Well, you know, that is kind of confusing.
Yeah.
That does sound good.
Before we do, I get there the other day. I get there on West Shore. She's going to the spray tan. I'm going to stand by
And
the
the
machine
massage chair.
spray people.
No, it's a booth.
So I get over there. I can't bend either knee real good. So I got through doing my cardio. I'm the only one in the whole place because she's in the back enjoying the amenities over at the new gym.
Right.
Smooth.
Nice.
Hey, I'm looking.
So they got this new, machines. They got them in every place. But you pull down like this. You put your, and then you do that exercise like that. That's probably you probably never.
Lat pull down. Yeah. I
He
used
knows
to
what
work
it's
out.
called.
So I get over there under it. And I reach up, and I can barely, so I have to stand. Well, my knee gets like this.
He gets hung in the
twisted all
machine.
out like this. And I almost fall off the dang bench.
Oh, come
So
on.
I was stuck.
I called Will. We have video.
Well, listen, post it. It'll go viral. Man hung up on.
They don't have nobody kind of.
They
Did
do.
y'all see the gal on the treadmill that went viral?
Oh my gosh.
No.
This little old gal's on the treadmill. I forgot what it is.
And she's okay, so
She's
it's
running like that.
hilarious.
Next thing you know, it shows her going off of it in the back.
Like a jet.
Flying.
And then she tries to get back on it, and the side, she doesn't cut it down. It's still going like this. She gets back on it and flips her off again.
Wait a minute. Black lady?
It was
Yeah.
Okay, I have seen that one. Yes. It's just tumbling.
Yes.
All right, let's do weather. Enough talking about making fun of people.
She had a good
I would never
attitude,
do
though.
that.
She was, whew, that's close. All right,
Never.
it's 67, 68 degrees out there this morning. We are going to see temperatures in the 70s, 75 for the high today. You know, it could even get warmer than that. And breaking record today,
Record
more than
yesterday.
likely. Yes, so look at there.
tomorrow?
As far as the rain, there is that 20% chance of rain, but really it's not going to start until about 70% chance of rain until around 8 o'clock this evening. So all day should be fine. Tomorrow, what are you just teasing us, Mother Nature? 42 for that high, 27 for the low. But really, temperature's not too bad, 48, 50, and then 60s. We'll take it.
All right, here's what happened let me remind y'all what happened in March of '91. It was warm, maybe not this warm. A couple of weeks before spring starts, sky turns green. It snowed like 3 feet. And when the first day of spring came, I pulled the house I used to have before I lost it.
You sold it. Lose it.
Did it start late in the afternoon?
Yeah, it snowed.
I
It
do
was this deep
remember
up
that.
against the fence, man.
Snowed all night, heavy.
Man, heavy stuff, heavy stuff.
91.
But anyway, that's enough about me.
Everything
All
shut
right,
down for a
Zach,
week.
how did we do yesterday on signing day? We lost a few and gained a few.
Well, I'll tell you here in a second, but welcome to
Are we losers?
Welcome to ZTV 11 Sports. Now we're number one again. Welcome to ZTV 11 Sports, brought to you by KFC, the best fried chicken in Athens, Limestone County, and also Applebee's Tailgate Talk, where Tom will be out, won't be here Saturday with us, but me and Todd will fill in hard on that, and we'll run that show Saturday morning. Well, we can't run it without Tim Lambert, so we've got to give him a shout out too. So, hey, Jamie, it popped up in my memories yesterday.
Yeah.
I've been coming up here on and off probably since 2009, 2010. The first time I ever come up here was when I brought you that Alabama-Florida game when we beat Tebow. But 5 years ago yesterday, I officially became the sports director and took out. Well, I was already sports director, but I started working the full week, and y'all give me this.
Don't
later.
get too used to it.
So
Congratulations.
I
Zach.
survived.
5 years we put up with him up here.
well, no, you actually put up with me about 10 years, but only 5 is
10 years
every day.
putting up with Zach.
Yeah.
So there you go. But hey, thank y'all for letting me do this every day.
Thank you for being a part of our family.
4 years now.
4 years.
4 years.
4 years?
You lucky you made as far as you did, Greg. How long has it been with you?
Brad's done forgot how long he's been here. It'd been so
First day I met you.
Back to
At the
sports.
parade.
Also, tonight at Greenbrier, we'll have a recruiting roundup.
Reggie will no longer be with us.
Drew Arm and Freddie Kirby will be speaking to us about all our recruits and all our coaches have come and gone. Apparently, Joe Panunzio is heading back to the Philadelphia Eagles. Everybody was wondering where he was going to go.
Yeah,
but he helped
heard
us.
of it.
We had 24/7 Sports had us again #1. I believe Rivals might have had Georgia. Don't know what they were looking at. But we are #1 again.
Kirby's butt.
And Alfano, the kid we got from New Jersey, this kid's he's going to be stud. We probably signed one of our best defensive line
What about
classes.
keeping that
we
one
signed in a year.
5-star?
Well, we kept several.
I mean the guy that's
we-
transferring.
Oh, he's back.
Oh, he's back.
He's back.
He is as far as we know, he's the first kid that has went into the portal and came out. He in and out. So, good job of Coach Saban and
He's gonna write
staff
a
on
book
that.
about what the
Why didn't Saban do a good job over it now? We got stomped.
Hey.
He made all kinds of excuses.
Well, no, he didn't make no excuses. He said we wasn't doing it the Alabama way. I guarantee you,
Well,
South
no.
and Surrey and them guys will make it. They know. We've brought coaches in that will get it done.
We
Hey,
got
congratulations
stomped,
to four.
Yeah.
We got stomped, no doubt. That's 100% true. I can't make
win
that
'em all,
up.
boys. Can't win
Athens
'em all.
native Lucas Lindsay. Apparently, he was here till he was a young child and he moved away. But he was named Auburn's Angler of the Year, and his grandparents are still in Athens area. So congratulations.
What was
to
his
him.
name?
Lucas.
Lucas Lindsay. Apparently, he was a child when he moved away from Athens, but his grandmother still lives here. Tommy Murray, I think we might have mentioned this to you, but congratulations. Tommy scored 41 points the other night, and he now has over 4,000 points. And at his current pace, the junior will shatter the record of 45-55. So he's got a chance to hit 5,000, Jamie.
That's what I was going to ask you. I looked at those numbers and I thought, if he continues at that pace,
Yeah, he's got a chance to hit
he's
1,000.
easily going to shatter the record.
yeah.
And like I said, focus now. Some people like Todd loves college basketball. Alabama, hey, did win last night. Auburn won Tuesday. Bama come back after getting stomped by Auburn.
Who did we beat?
We beat Georgia.
Georgia.
He was really
We're
good.
used to
So,
them being Georgia.
and Auburn won again, so they're still doing good. But Zion Williamson, if you hadn't seen this kid play, they say he's the next greatest thing since LeBron James. We'll see about that. Hey, the Alliance of American Football starts this weekend. The Birmingham Iron, local team, and the guys doing the radio will be one of my old buddies, Tom Abraham. He's going to be the play-by-play guy, and former
Well,
Alabama
last about, what, a
lineman
year?
Mike Johnson will be the offensive line. Will be the analyst. And like I said, everybody did good. Alabama, Clemson, Georgia, Oklahoma, everybody had good recruiting days. Auburn, they pulled out a couple guys yesterday that was kind of back and forth. So,
But we
oh
getting
no, everybody had
studs?
good days. And like I said,
No studs for Auburn?
like I said, we lost that line. That one guy, the one we really lost was the linebacker from
How long is
California.
this going to take?
He went to Tennessee. That Alabama really
Did we get a kicker?
Zach, yeah.
We got him back in early.
Three-star,
Hey, the
okay.
kicker's from Hoover, but his mama's from Tanner, it's the Bendalls, and so we're actually getting a kicker.
Zach, you
that's
ever
got
felt like
local
getting your own
connections.
show?
Hey, this is my 5 years of full time doing this, so I'm going to enjoy it right now. But Jamie, back to you.
You need your own show, Zach. You, Todd the Bud, Brad.
Oh, we could what do you call it, Three Stooges?
Probably call it worse than that. All right, here's a subject I want to get
The
on.
Mo runs.
Is Tom Brady, and there, a lot of people are comparing him to being the greatest athlete ever.
No.
No.
Because at age 41,
No.
he was able to win his 6th Super Bowl.
He's not the greatest ever.
okay.
Make him the
Because there was no
greatest.
pass rush putting his butt on the ground.
To me, there's two categories of athletes. You can't say these guys like Tom Brady and Brett Favre that played late into their career are the greatest athlete ever. When you start trying to compare them to Bo Jackson, the Walter Paytons, the
you go, brother.
Barry Sanders, I mean, there's so many athletes.
Barry
that-
Sanders, well, he wouldn't be considered one of the greatest athletes ever.
He was. He retired early.
Huh?
We didn't
I'm
get
just
to see
saying, there's a lot out there, even old school stuff. Terry Bradshaw.
Comparing him, I'm talking about not just football. Jack Nicholson, Tiger Woods, they're saying he's better than them.
Hey,
Jack Nicklaus.
Well, he might be better than them.
Nicholson, too.
Hey, I forgot something else important, Jamie.
Have y'all seen Jack Nicholson lately, by the way? I saw him the other day with his son
We'll come back.
courtside at a Lakers game. He's fat. He was eating fries and a burger. And
He's living large. What is he, 80?
Hey,
Probably.
I miss them. Congratulations to these young men. I want to give them a shout out. Jeremiah Thomas and Ashton Lockett from East Limestone signed with the College of Cumberlands in Kentucky. Lucas Terry is going to LaGrange College in Georgia. And Ethan Rinke from Athens, he's going to be a preferred walk-on at the University of Tennessee.
Great.
So
Well,
congratulations.
There was one other person that is considered maybe one of the greatest athletes of all time, had he not been injured.
Or drop the ball.
Okay, you're the...
Quarterback, his team to the championship in college. Here's a photo of him. We found this in archives. Right there he is.
Oh, come
Was
on.
quarterback of the Gadsden State, or
Look at that hair.
State championship. That's right.
Are you wearing an apron? What is that?
It's a flag football. I must be a sportsman, are you, Joe?
Well,
Then
I'm
I was
rocking that
quarterback,
headband.
had a Fu Manchu like my buddy name, but it wouldn't look as good as his. I took my earring out to play.
So you wouldn't get made fun of?
So it wouldn't get ripped
I
out.
wouldn't get ripped out. You know.
Right.
Yeah,
Listen, when I came back
Coach
to
P
New
would have
Hope
ripped
from
it out.
Sneed, I
for
got
you.
my Sneed shirt on. When I came back to New Hope in 71, 70, what year it was, and had that long hair and the earring, I took enough.
Abuse.
I bet you did.
All right, we'll take a break. We'll be right back, play Judge Jamie without Reggie. Todd will fill in. Y'all hang on. And now it's time to play the world's #1 game, Judge Jamie, with the Cooper Court missing one regular today. So Todd, being a regular too, will fill in that spot over there. One Love Hearing, can you hear me now?
Nope.
Locations all over the world. 6 of them, actually, in North Alabama.
He's not coming.
He has got it going on. If you can't hear it, know somebody that can hear, then y'all pretty much screwed listening to this show. But you need to go see him where you can. One Love Hearing, we are worldwide. But before we start, I've got to read this morning.
Uh-oh.
Oh, boy.
Sent to me by my buddy Mickey Neely, a regular watch. He came up here to sing once on the show. A girl potato and a boy potato had eyes for each other. And finally they got married and had a little sweet potato, which they call Yam, of course. They wanted the best for little Yam. When it was time, they told her about the facts of life, Todd. They warned her about going out and getting half-baked so she wouldn't get accidentally smashed
Wake me up, Brian.
and get a bad name for herself like Hot Potato and end up with a bunch of tater tots. Yam said not to worry, no spud would get her into the sack and make a rotten tater out of her. But on the other hand, she wouldn't stay home and become a couch potato either. She would get plenty of exercise so as not to be skinny like her shoestring cousins.
That's good.
When she went off to Europe, Mr. and Miss Potato told Yam to watch out for them hard-boiled guys from Ireland and those greasy guys from France called French fries. Yam said she would stay on the straight and narrow and wouldn't associate with those high-class Yukon Golds or those ones from the other side of the tracks who advertised their trade on all the trucks that say, Fritos, lay. Mr. and Miss, don't worry, Zach, we're about finished. Mr. and Miss Potato sent Yam to Idaho PU. That's Potato University. So that when she graduated, she'd really be in the chips. But in spite of all they did for her, one day, Yam came home and announced she was going to marry Zach Green. Zach Green, shouted Mr. and Miss Potato. They were so upset.
How'd I get involved in that?
They told Yam she couldn't possibly marry Zach Green because he's just
Hey.
a commentator.
Oh, that's good, Zach. Commentator.
You're just a commentator, Zach.
Did he actually put my name in there?
No.
Or did you
No,
put
I
it-
did.
Okay.
That's good.
Why, you gonna sue him?
I'm just a comment.
Commentator.
You're awesome, Zach. You're awesome.
Thank you, Glory.
You're welcome.
How come the Oklahoma courthouse had to shut down all 90,000 square feet of it one day this week for a whole day?
Floods.
Methane.
Somebody made a bomb through it.
Methane gas. It looks nice.
Bed bugs.
Gross.
Bed bugs were
Bed
seen crawling all over an attorney and his files as he was getting ready to try the case.
Gross.
They are found in filth mainly and hide in suitcases, crevices, and stuff like that. How many states are bed bugs available in?
All of
48.
them?
All 50. 97% of all pest control companies have dealt with bed bugs.
Ooh.
How many eggs a day can a bed bug lay?
3,000.
No,
10.
only 5. Let's check. Only 5. They can only allow 500 in a lifetime.
That's enough.
How much
Oh,
can they, bloodsuckers is what they're, they prefer human blood. How much can they drink?
Oh, I didn't know they sucked
5 times their
blood.
weight.
Huh? They can drink their weight 7 times their weight. Good one, Greg. Equivalent of an average male drinking 120 gallons of liquid.
Wow. Yeah.
That's a lot.
If you have a bed bug problem or any other pest problem, call Hope Pest Control, one of the newest sponsors here
Oh,
on
nice.
CTV.
They take care of our church building.
Oh,
They take care of our house. What is
Yep.
the newest
Bed-
restaurant and bed and breakfast to open in Germany?
Their Wiener Schnitzel.
Hilgas.
Olga's.
Erpelgruß.
It's a vegetarian's worst nightmare.
Oh, must have a bunch of.
Meats are us.
Beef and brats.
Close enough. Restaurant. Restaurant. It is filled with sausage. It's a sausage. They even have a sausage ice cream. It's a bed and breakfast where the sausage, you can,
Are those sausage logs on those
yeah,
beds?
sausage log.
Instead of a little
Surely it's a
chocolate.
pillow.
Yeah.
Yeah, the butcher's knives have the, are what you got on your door number.
Good night.
The owner of Facebook,
Zuckerberg.
Zuckerberg, what was he offered first before? That was his second job. He was offered that as a second choice by his parents before he went to Harvard Law School. Harvard School.
Yeah, I heard that, but I can't.
What was it?
I can't remember.
What was he offered?
I don't know.
By his parents, who were pretty wealthy anyway.
Well, whatever it did, Facebook was the right
To run
decision.
his
It
dad's.
was a McDonald's franchise.
Yeah, he made the right decision.
Yeah, he did.
How many people use Facebook on a daily basis?
Oh, how
100 billion.
I say
A
one,
billion, 'cause
one,
there's only-
1 billion.
2.32 monthly users has this right there. Chinese New Year just started this week. What is this year?
Year of the pig.
Year of the pig is the right answer. How'd you know that?
I heard it.
You heard it. All right, if you're Year of the Pig know-it-all, and if you were born in what years, you are lucky this year. We're screwed, so we're not in it.
1963, I hope.
1969.
47, 59, 71, 83, 95.
I'm
Oh.
Who was, exactly what year were you born?
63.
Oh, you're screwed too.
Dang.
The rat is 60, 72, 84. The snake, 1953, 65, and 77. The snake is supposed to, that's me, lie low. My lovely bride, what year were you born? 1970, correct? You overthink situations and worry too much.
I don't
You just
worry
gave
at
Gloria,
all.
you just gave Gloria's age away.
You were born in
James.
the year
That's okay.
of, you
I'm
were
not
born in the
ashamed.
year of the dog.
The dog.
The dog. Couple more.
First of all, I don't worry. You do. You're the worrier.
Jamie's the
Only
worrier.
one man will know the answer to this next question. He's sitting in the man in black up here. Hot Rod Scott.
Uh-oh. Car question.
What is the name of Audi's new car? Electric car. You know it's Todd?
QVEX.
E-tron.
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 Okay.
But none of the people at Audi, when they designed the car, Coach Skipworth, and there it is, evidently knew French or English very well. What does that translate to? Todd, I thought you knew.
Garbage truck.
Turd.
Are you
I was
kidding?
gonna say,
Is that the French word?
Turd. They said it's the most expensive four wheels of crap you could ever buy.
Wow.
Turd is the name. See, now, see, y'all learned something today. All you people worldwide play this morning.
Don't buy
So you
that.
should go up to somebody and say, dude, you're just an E-tron.
Let's go, Joe.
That is a good one.
They'll say, thank you.
Only Zach may know the answer to this next question.
Uh-oh.
He's
Come on,
cheating
Zach.
on his phone.
I'm putting my phone up.
You ready? I saw this on Fox. I had this 2 days ago, but I didn't use it.
scared, Brad.
Wait a minute. Man, I smell good.
I showered.
Let's take a smell break.
Single men.
Oh, I saw this.
I'm out.
Good.
So far,
What is it about single men that differs them from married men in a survey?
we go home.
They stink.
We only have Alexa.
A lack of
Steve.
nagging.
They stink. In a survey of smelling armpits under T-shirts worn by single and married men, smellier are the ones that have no partner in life.
My degree works on me, buddy.
Zach, you need to quit using it. But it may help them in their relationship status to women because men working up a sweat, women like it, and they have more testosterone than married men.
I don't know about it.
I better not comment on that question.
Oh, boy. I would have thought
So,
single
yeah, I
men
don't know.
didn't
Okay.
clothes as much.
Hey, Joseph, you try one of these?
What you got? Is it a little pale?
You say you need one?
No, I didn't say that.
He just figured you would have one.
You didn't pause that, did you?
I didn't. It's still rolling.
Oh, man.
Poor Joseph.
A bride and groom were at the altar.
Joseph's a chemist. He can
In
make his own.
what'd you say?
Joseph's a chemist. He makes his own pills.
Yeah, like Breaking Bad, Walter White. I'm not in the meth business.
He's in a happy business.
Why was, hey,
It's pee
two
related.
more questions. Zach, pay attention.
Sorry.
Why was a marriage annulled in Kuwait?
Guy tried to
It was an animal?
marry a zebra.
No, it was a man.
A camel?
They got plenty of testosterone, Joseph.
Yeah, they do. They do.
They were at the altar
The diamond ring was
to
too small.
get married. The bride trips on the way up to the altar.
Oh.
Her husband calls her stupid.
Oh, that'll do it.
that
Whoa.
would work.
They get married. How long did it take for the marriage to be annulled?
Oh, she should have never said
24
I did.
hours.
2 days.
A day.
An hour.
3 hours. It was the shortest wedding in Kuwait history.
Good for her.
Last question, since we've really not had a winner. You know, I obviously one region.
Winner, chicken dinner.
Kentucky Fried
You
Chicken.
go to KFC and get your chicken today.
Oh, here we go. How many new emojis are coming out on your cell phone this year?
Oh, Jamie, careful with this one now.
13.
15,
5.
10.
270 new emojis.
Wow.
They're coming out with some physical disabilities. They're doing wheelchairs, hearing aids, 2-screen eye drops. They're doing yawning, and they're also doing a couple of raccoons, some animals. But what's the number one icon that is now going to be available? Coming up, the number one icon out of these 276 coming on your phone soon.
That
What is
women
it?
are just loving.
Women are loving
Yeah. It's a hand gesture.
a shirtless man.
Tom Brady. I know Glory.
Y'all
Tom
don't
Brady.
know?
one.
No.
Okay, I'll tell you.
Can we show
Oh,
it?
boy. You know what that means?
Well, they have a George Costanza emoji.
The
that
tiny
says-
penis hand gesture.
What? How would you know that's what that meant?
Joseph, what world are you living in?
Well, I used to use that,
What did you use?
Like, how much time we got left? Just a little bit. That's all I used to
See?
say. So to me, that says just a
How
little
close
bit of
was
time.
it? It was that close.
Yeah. I've never used that to talk about.
Good for you.
Good for you.
Maybe.
That's
What was
right.
that last year?
Maybe. Y'all gonna get me in trouble.
You're getting red,
Poor
Joe.
Joseph.
We'll let you win today.
Am I gonna win?
Yeah, because you embarrassed him enough.
Diana sausages.
Joseph tells his Walker stories like this.
Y'all hang on.
Gracious.
Oh, my God. boys, behave. Welcome back on this wonderful warm morning, 67 degrees. Oh, it does feel about 80 in the studio this morning, but 75 for your high today. We do have 20% chance of rain, and then by about 8 o'clock, that jumps up to about 70% chance of rain, so really don't let it mess up your day today. 42 for your high tomorrow, and look at that low of 27, high of 48 on Saturday, and just a fairly nicely week in there, not too bad. SafeWithGloria.com, go check out that site. It's simple. Fill out your name, address, phone number. Hometown lenders will get right back in touch with you and help you with that new mortgage, refinancing, or pre-qualifying for that new home.
Yesterday, Dory was down at Hometown Markets. You know, they start their specials on Wednesday. This Niagara water, the reason that is out here this morning, they've got that on sale as much as you want. So I don't think there's a limit on it. $2. Was it 24? Water's cheap at Hometown. You all need to go down. If you're looking for bottled water, get you some.
Especially businesses, if you provide water for people, just
Man,
stock up on it.
$2 for that? She had that Mustang loaded down, Joseph.
I did.
That's a good deal.
Was that the first time
She got
you
two
did?
whole cases?
I got 5.
Wow.
Drunk.
5. My trunk's pretty big.
What?
He's laughing at my trunk being big.
I ain't saying nothing.
It's been that kind of morning. My Mustang trunk being big.
Exactly.
He's around those high schoolers
Big trunks
too
are in
much.
now.
Yes,
They are.
Yeah.
They are.
Anything else
My
you'd like?
trunk has shrank. So,
This
fortunately,
show has lost its.
I threw away a bunch of 40
What's new at
pants
West
this week.
Limestone? Y'all got anybody else?
Good.
You got anybody else sick down that way? What's up with this flu bug?
No, I don't
It's
wanna
bad,
breathe.
and you know this kind of weather right now is really bad for the flu because
Doesn't
that
kill the
heat
virus.
creates bacteria. It allows bacteria to thrive, and there's some things you can do to try to help mitigate it, but you know
Does it spread pretty easily?
it is.
Keep your children at home.
And it starts before you actually exhibit symptoms. That's already, it's too late for you
Okay,
to not
Doc,
go.
what are some of the symptoms you know you're getting the flu? Since you deal with
Headaches,
it?
coughing, fever, chills, all those kind of things.
You may think it's just a cold, and then it
Right.
escalates.
Okay, Doc.
We talked about it this morning.
Yeah, and when you're sneezing, and see, the flu is an airborne virus. So it does help to wipe down your surfaces, but if you're coughing at school,
But at
then
school, it really going to spread.
it's going to spread.
Okay. What's new with the track team?
Well, we were hit by the bug at the state championship, so we didn't do as well as I thought we would, but we had a couple of guys that ran sick and set some school records.
Goodness.
And you could tell on the second day, and we were only there for a short time because most of our runners were out, but the flu bug was hitting the runners as well. And so we're on a couple-week break, and then we're going to start up outdoor track. Get ready for Gulf Shores.
Ooh,
Man, okay.
I'm ready for Gulf Shores.
What's the latest with Alabama football? You're the professional, and besides Zach up here yesterday, so we did extremely well. Is that the best class he's ever?
That's the best. I think that's the best from a talent standpoint. The best class he's ever had, and that's better than the 2009 or 12. The 17 class was considered the top class, but there's 64 major Power 5 programs, and he has, and there's only 300. You know, their top 300 recruits. He has 8% of them at one location, and that's really an amazement.
Well, what's Feinbaum talking about these days? Since you're a regular caller, I'm high-hatted. I've gone to Hallmark.
Well,
That's a true statement for him.
he has not been talking about love, you know, what you
Okay.
find at Hallmark, but
They all in the same, you know.
you know they're moving on from the Clemson beatdown to
It's been a month now.
to the recruiting news, of course, yesterday, and then he talked a little bit about Art Briles. You know, he tried to get a job at Southern Miss, and the president of the university said nope. And then the coach went out on Twitter for Southern Miss and said, I disagree. But he doesn't have the final say.
All right.
See what
Anything
you're
else?
missing?
Still going to Canada?
Still going to Canada. I'll tell you
you're
about that
talking
when I
about
get
that?
back.
You're not moving up there, are you?
No,
No.
no, it's more socialist than we
I
are.
can't believe you're going to see Michelle Obama.
Were you supposed to discuss this?
Well, it's
We're not
going to
supposed to say anything about it?
we're going to convert her.
Oh,
That's the whole.
your
It's a
plan?
mission trip.
All right, we'll
That
talk
is a
about
mission
later,
trip.
since I'll-
It is a mission trip. Yeah.
We'll take a break. Come back in just a moment. Y'all didn't tell me that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because Rolodex is full.
Y'all hang on. And filling in for Reggie again this morning.
Yeah, you want
You've
me to
done
do
a
my...
great job.
Take your shirt off. No, Dusty's up next. He'll do it.
Yeah.
He'll fill in for it.
Yeah. Oh,
All
man.
right, you back? Are you composed yourself now?
I
Got
think
hold of
so.
yourself?
I'm okay now.
Enough to come out here now?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm all right. Everything's good.
Let's see.
All right, I'm going to say something here
That's
that
scary.
happened on NBC
Uh-oh.
Today show once to make you feel better about yourself.
Okay.
They used to have a gal on there. She did all this fitness stuff. What was her name?
Talking about Jenna?
Yeah.
Jenna.
She was. She did all this stuff. Anyway, she's married to a woman now that's on there. Anyway, but that's before I knew
Jillian
her.
Michaels?
No, it's Jenna something.
Jenna something. She did all their exercise stuff and go out and do specials.
Yeah.
So back then she goes. She said. She gets and says it's live. She says, "Well,
Not a good story.
I did a thing on Hummer." She said, "I never knew that had another name."
I cannot believe she said that on
Everybody on
there.
that said about fell out.
Oh, man.
That leads you into talking about cars.
That's right. That's right.
Zoom,
This
zoom.
weekend is the big World of
You
Wheels in Birmingham. Possibly. I've got a music video I'm supposed to help shoot. So
Oh, so now
anyway.
you're producing music videos.
No, I'm not producing it. I'm
You're
in
in
it. I'm in it. So,
Dancing or singing?
driving a car.
Oh.
That's about all I can say. Yeah. But yeah, World of Wheels this weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. You can get online and see all the times and everything. It's a big event, a lot of sponsors.
Now, does the same one go to Chattanooga?
Yes, Chattanooga in January, Birmingham in February. A lot of celebrities. John Schneider's going to be there signing autographs. Bobby Allison, Dave Kindig, some of the car personalities. Bobby will be signing
Golly, how
autographs
old is
from
Bobby
12
now?
to 3. Golly, he's got to be 80.
82.
Yeah, I bet he's 80, probably mid-80s. You know, Davey Allison just got elected
inducted
into
Hall of
the
Fame?
Hall of Fame. John Schneider, legend for Bo Duke, but now apparently everybody's crazy about him being on Dancing with the Stars. I missed that, but I guess he did good. Did he win? I don't even know.
No, I don't
He's a white boy. You think he's going to win that?
Yeah, Dave Kindig, he does a lot. That's true. I think there's been some white guys win on there
There
before.
are some white guys that can dance.
And win the Dancing with the Stars?
Well, I don't know about winning. I don't watch Dancing with the
Anyway.
Stars.
But yeah, just Dukes of Hazzard tribute or museum this year. A lot of memorabilia, a lot of replicas of some of the cars. Smokey and the Bandit tribute to Burt Reynolds. They're supposed to have a Bandit car there, and Buford's squad car. I think the truck's supposed to be there, Snowman's truck.
When's the Daytona 500?
Wow, that's
It's in this month.
2 weeks from now, maybe.
I was just telling Todd a story this morning in case you millions of my fans don't remember this. I'll go ahead and tell you. My buddy Rick Davis is moving back to Huntsville. We've been in Birmingham.
Yeah.
He used to do the sports track. Well, 3 years in a row, we went to the Daytona 500
Nice.
in the late 70s.
Did you get to sit up in the press box area?
I was
Yeah.
working, Joseph. I had a camera on top of the press box.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice.
And we stayed with Jimmy Smut Means, number 52.
I remember
Drove
him.
from- Dusty, you remember him? Smut Means?
Alka-Seltzer was his sponsor one
I don't
year.
remember his sponsor, but we needed a bunch staying with him, too. I can tell you that. We had to eat those Alka-Seltzers.
Oh,
But
man.
anyway, we're down there. It was the first year, one of the years we were there, we were in the infield. It was the first year CBS ever televised a NASCAR race.
79 then.
The last lap,
Yep.
Cale Yarborough gets out. They get into a fist fight with Bobby and Donnie Allison.
Yeah, well, you know the story, don't you?
Well, they got in a fight.
Cale and Donnie were having words, okay, after they had wrecked, and they're down in the mud, down there, cars are smoking. Bobby Allison rolls up and says, you know, what the blank is going on here? And Cale smarts off to him. Bobby hauls out of the car, and like you said, they get in a fist fight, kicking, and then they're on live TV.
Yeah, live TV. That's what made NASCAR.
They said the ratings went through the roof. That's
Better they are
hilarious.
now. We got
Was
better ratings.
that the
NASCAR
story that
got
came
now.
on the show and talked about? That was the helicopter
What?
crash thing.
Yeah. Who did?
Davey Allison.
Davey Allison. Yeah.
We had Red Farmer came on.
Right.
He's still alive.
Easy, really.
He told that. I think he told that story on our show in Florence because he was in a helicopter with Davey.
He was.
Davey had got his qualifications to do that, but did not need to be flying that high-powered helicopter.
that was so sad.
All right, we'll take it. Are you through?
Yeah, that's about all I
Dusty
got.
coming up next, and we'll chat with him. Talk about the men's conference coming up down at Clements too in just a moment. Y'all hang on. We're honored this morning to one of our bestest buddies in the world, Alan Stroud, the newest hero sex symbol on Channel 48 this morning. Here he is.
And you never disappoint, Jamie.
That's right.
Your deliveries,
He
your intros
is
never disappoint.
a country rover historian. He's the one that notified me today. You know what that is? I ain't got a clue what that date is. 25 years ago, he started on 48.
Yeah, this was a week ago. I texted you about this because I figured Jamie, his favorite subject is himself. So
Exactly.
I thought you would know. I had it on my calendar to be a surprise guest.
He never met a selfie he didn't like, right?
That's right.
Well, hang on a second. We talk to Dusty about what we got coming up.
Absolutely.
Clements
All right.
on Friday. Joel, First Baptist, youth from Lindsay Lane. It's Tim Time to host, and he's last up there.
Right.
What can we expect? And people can still sign up for $20, and we'll run that commercial again in just a moment. Men's conference.
Yeah, they can. 5 o'clock, the meal. We'll have a good meal together, and then at 6:15 we'll begin the service, and Joel will kick it off. We got some good music, and so we're talking about grounded in prayer, grounded in the faith and devotion, and so a lot of good things. We got over 500 signed up, registered, so it's going to be a good night. It really
We usually
is.
average, what, between 5 and 6?
5 and 600.
At Lindsay Lane, we used to pack in about 1,000.
Oh yeah. All right.
So every year we switch around. What's going on at Lindsay Lane this week?
Well, we got back in Revelation 19 in the positive side. We got through with all the negative stuff, really. So we're back in the chapter 19 in Revelations in our series. And then Sunday night, I'm doing a 3-week series on D groups, telling people about discipleship groups, what it's about, and all that. So it's a 3-week study on that on Sunday nights at 5:45. People can come to that. So.
Can we make that new announcement about Lindsay Lane?
If I knew what it was, we could. But I guess,
No.
go ahead.
No, don't say that.
I trust you.
Don't say that.
Well, you mentioned to us that we're getting up. Dusty and I used to be former athletes.
Right.
Yeah,
So
oh
that
yeah.
picture may, because of this photograph, it may go viral. I'm like a Tom Brady. Well, we're fixing to start.
I thought that was Pocahontas.
That's from 1972. I quarterbacked our Gadsden State team to the. I'm wearing a Snead shirt.
They let you play with that hair?
I took my earring out.
Lord. Wow.
Joseph
Should have
said,
sent you my photo of Namath.
You should have.
Yeah.
Dusty and I both wore white shoes in high school.
Okay.
Of course, he was a little bit better athlete than I was. I guess he says he was. You know how preachers like talking about themselves. But we skipped our old flag football team up.
oh, no,
Called the
you're not.
oldies.
Yeah.
All right, enough about
Too
you,
old.
Dusty. Let's go back to me.
TLC will appreciate that.
Alex, your parents grew up here in Limestone County.
Dad did.
Dad.
Dad was East Limestone. Mom grew up in Jefferson County.
And your dad retired as a teacher at Bob Jones.
It's Wesley
4
Stroud.
years ago.
Wesley Stroud, your dad played
Absolutely,
football
yeah.
against him.
Yep.
He was a good
Class of
athlete.
Y'all beat
71.
them?
Yeah, we beat him.
I'm
His
gonna
dad
wish
was a
him
good ball
Happy
player.
birthday. Yesterday was his birthday.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
great.
Birthday.
Yeah, well,
So,
happy birthday.
he's from Limestone County. Mom was from Birmingham, and I grew up in Madison County, so that's something we have in common.
Yeah.
But the reason I'm here today, we had tried to cook up this surprise a week ago. I didn't make it on Tuesday. I wasn't feeling well. I did get to watch
Oh,
the
and
show.
last week, Tuesday, was a snowstorm.
No, this Tuesday,
Tuesday.
for the anniversary show, for the 25th anniversary. So there's something in that box from the beginning that I brought you. It's not anything
I'm not
fancy,
doing
but
it,
yeah.
but first, I want
Can
to
open that up.
compliment
He
you
loves
on that great
memorabilia.
snow coverage, ice coverage that you did last Tuesday. Now, I'm watching you.
We
in the
received
car.
a lot of
You're-
compliments. Yes, we did.
Were any of it good?
A whole lot, yeah.
How do you continue to ad-lib something that ain't happening?
Well, you tell people exactly what's out there. People were smart. They were off the roads. They were prepared. Take a look at what happened in Birmingham 4 years ago, to the day. So, you have to play it safe, really. I mean, when you're dealing with a situation like
You're
that.
asking him that question?
I ad-lib nothing every day. I mean, all right, I'm going to open this box.
Oh, boy.
You could have brought me a new shirt or something.
Well, the box does not give it away. I took a box from a Christmas gift, so clearly. And you might already have one of these. I don't know.
He throws nothing away.
Make America great. No,
Make America great again hat.
MAGA hat.
America hat.
Yeah.
That would be the 48 hats
48
we had
hat.
from 1994 when you launched the show.
started.
When you launched the show
He
25
does
years
not
ago.
have one of those.
So that's something for your set or wherever you want to wear it around the house on the weekends,
Here's,
whatever.
Ardell, how is it you know so much about my history?
Well, I will tell you, and it's funny that you asked that because a couple days
That's
ago
why I
we were
asked
in a reporter conference and they were asking us what sparked our interest in news. And for me, it was all of the local morning talk shows that we had. At that point, when I was a kid, we had 3 on all the local stations. And I got up as a kid. I was always a kid. Instead of watching cartoons, I would watch y'all's shows and then watch news and got into that. That was how my interest began. So I thank
Did you
for
bring me up in this meeting?
Did what?
Did you bring me up in this
I
meeting?
did not. I didn't even get into that because it would be too long-winded to discuss your entire history. But yeah, I mean, for 25 years, that's an accomplishment in and of itself for one program. But for the other program that you had, and over 40 years,
Yeah,
in
almost
local
40.
television.
Since you brought it up, this is my 40th.
That's just incredible.
How are
Jamie.
people actually going to survive when I...
Retire?
Well, and that's something else too. That another reason I wanted to acknowledge.
taking
too.
over?
Eddie, Country Boy Eddie, was
Still alive. Called me the
still
other
alive,
day.
Still doing
He
well.
did, Dusty.
Still
Yes.
doing well, but that's
Yeah.
something.
88.
Local morning talk shows, you don't see a whole lot of that anymore.
You ain't going to
So
see
you
this one
still-
much longer, probably.
You still have that. Well, you know.
I want to say how proud I am of him.
Oh, well, thank you.
I
I
mean, you
appreciate it.
contacted Jamie when you guys have
Right.
been keeping in touch back and forth.
Several
but
years
for you
now.
to
There's Country Boy.
Yeah.
change your career and do more on air.
We were in. I was in sales first. I think you were doing sales
Nobody
first
does
too.
what he did.
No. I
He
mean,
was successful in sales at Channel 48, the number
Yes.
one. When I was at Channel 40, show that picture again, Brad. This is Country Boy Eddie on the set, one of the first shows I did, along with
Okay.
Jake and Danny Williams, who
yeah.
invented
I remember
Jogging
the
the Jump.
set. Mm-hmm.
Back in those days, 20 years ago, 48 was at the bottom of the barrel, absolute bottom. It was 19 and 31. I did Cooper and Company because I couldn't use Country Rover. And now I helped make 48 number one where they are now. And you're
Oh,
keeping
I knew you would take credit for that. Yeah.
course.
It has nothing to do with all the news resources, but it was an exciting time
use
for
Don
sure.
Phelps as an
But what
example.
he
Don
did,
was a
nobody's
successful
done.
anchor man. He got into sales now at 19. You did the opposite because
Right.
you wanted to be in news.
I flipped, but a lot of my idols, Tom Kinnemer, and I think you did. You had a sales background as well, but Tom Kinnemer was at 48 for many, many years. Also a good friend and idol of mine. Started off in sales as well, so he kind of worked his way
So
up.
what is it about, let me get this.
But it's all about that local
What
connection.
is it
It's
about the
something.
Country Rover that you like so much? Those
Well,
pieces.
okay, our delivery is totally different, but we have the same interest, and that general curiosity in people. Those people that you run across at, the filling station or, at the high school football game or whatever it is. And those people that stay with you and telling their stories. And you are able to do that
Are
for
they
so
still
many
out there?
years. They are still out there, trust me.
And you two, both of you can connect. You have a way of connecting with people.
All right, here's what I told Gloria. I told Alan, we shared this with Alan the other day. If something ever happens to me or I get to where I'm not going to do anything anymore with Country Rover, even though she'll own all that, everything goes to him. All my memorabilia,
Wow.
my scripts, my
Appreciate
everything, my stories. I've got everything. I got about as much stuff as you got of your sermons.
Is that right? Okay.
But you get everything because you're the only one. Right
You
there.
have
Have
shown
you ever seen
so
this
much
famous piece
interest.
right here?
Oh,
All
thanks,
right,
Brad.
one of my biggest stunts ever. This was right
Don't
before I
do
came to
this.
48. Get up with Jamie Cooper.
Oh, wow. This is in
What is
Florence.
that, meal?
In Florence. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, Dusty, it gets better. It gets
gross.
better. Oh yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh yeah.
Alan just changed.
Word.
Oh yeah.
I couldn't do that, Jamie. I couldn't do that. That's where we differ there. I'd be interested in it, but I couldn't do it.
Did you wrestle a bear?
No, I'm not going to wrestle a bear. I've covered bears, plenty of bears on Sand Mountain, bear sightings, people that love them.
You did the
but I am
possum
not
thing the other
wrestling.
day,
I
didn't
do
you?
that every year as well. I don't know. Did you ever do that?
I did the possum. I did the Groundhog Day thing and Russellville every year. They don't have that anymore. I've done everything.
You've done everything, but not Possum Day.
No, not possible.
Got to be
You ever
fair.
fly with the Thunderbirds?
Never done that.
All right, loser.
And all the
All right.
guests that you've had. Come on, let's talk about all the people that you've interviewed too.
Yeah.
That's
there's-
pretty
But anyway,
amazing.
congratulations on taking over for me. Unofficially, of course, but, you know.
Congratulations
that
to you on
48 won't last
25
forever,
years.
you know.
I mean, again, like I said, the reason I wanted to come on today was just to congratulate
Thank
you on
you.
25 years of this program and also your 40 years in local television. That is an
45.
achievement in and of itself.
Oh,
Don't ever shortchange yourself.
Oh, 46. Yep, there's what they're building in you. Next time you got them 431, y'all didn't see that.
Yes.
My brother's carving it out with a chainsaw.
When he was at our house at our last party, Dusty, you were there too, he got to see a lot of that. And
Yeah,
really
I didn't think he'd ever leave.
No, we had a good time that night.
We
Good
sure
time.
did. We sure did.
Anytime you hang around a legend like me, you always have a good time.
At least you laugh a lot at Jamie. We all
Yes,
can.
we do. We have
Well,
to.
thank you for honoring me today.
Well,
And being here.
and not only as a mentor, but as a friend
Yeah,
too. And
thank
that's
you.
one thing. Yeah.
All right.
Aw.
I got to
Thank
close
you,
my
Alan.
deal out because you got to
Okay.
go to work for your regulars. Tell
Let's
everybody
do it.
48 I said hello. If they
Will
ever
do.
need me to give me a call.
I think they're good.
Joseph. We'll take a break for the day. I'll see y'all next week. See y'all at the men's conference Friday night at Clements
That's
Baptist
right.
Church. Y'all be there. We gotta
Register
go. Bye.
today.
What are we? Say it one more time.